By 1983, television sitcoms were in steep decline. Of the top 10 shows, none were comedies. Then in the fall of 1984, one man, almost single-handedly, revived the sitcom.
$300 a week, $1,200 a month, all right?
Great, I'll take it.
Yes, you will. And I will take $350 for taxes.
Whoa.
Huh? Yeah. Now, because, see, the government comes for the regular people first.
When I heard Bill was going to do a show, I knew exactly what it was going to be, and I knew it was going to be a success. Because it was going to be Bill, talking about what he had talked about as a stand-up, his kids, home life, his parents.
Like many good storytellers, he needed to go to the story that he told the best, which was the family stories, and that's what he did better than anybody. Still, you know, nobody tells a better story about their family than he does.
The Cosby Show quickly jumped to #1 in the ratings, lifting the entire network and earning hundreds of millions for NBC. But Bill Cosby wasn't driven by the money. He wanted to make a difference.
The shirt goes back.
But, Dad, I told Christine I was getting a Gordon Gartrell.
Tell Christine you lied.
Dad.
No 14-year-old boy should have a $95 shirt unless he is on stage with his 4 brothers.
Bill Cosby wanted to make his point, but it was a far different approach from the shows that came before. Norman Lear's All in the Family, for example, used in-your-face conflict to stir up audience emotions.
I want to know what your family is going to do about him. Well, I want to know what your family is going to do about her. You ain't even ahead of your family. Why didn't Lionel's father come over here?
You don't want to know the answer to that.
Yes, I do.
All right. He said he ain't never stepped into a hunky's household and he ain't about to start at the bottom of the heap.
That one black person that shows up with this group, and all of a sudden there's this white guy, he doesn't like him, and somebody else, and they're always kind of protecting him because the black person showed up.
I'm very disappointed in you, Ronald. I thought you was one of the good ones. You're wrong. I thought I was your friend. I mean, I have you into my house here, and I mean through the front door as well as the back.
If you show enough of those films like that, then pretty soon, man, in a Pavlov sort of way, you know, we're a problem. See, really, all these white people would be getting along just fine if it wasn't for that one black guy that showed up.
Cosby believed the better way to influence the culture was to offer a positive role model, a vision of what life could be.
Daddy.
What?
Look at this one.
Oh, look, why don't we read this together? She played. She played with it all day. Got it? The end. All right. You want to read something else?
No, you're tired.
Thank you. May I have a kiss, please? Bye-bye.
The Cosby Show centered on a family that valued education, with a father and mother who loved all 5 children, but weren't afraid to discipline.
Now, you are afraid to try because you're afraid that your brain is going to explode and it's going to ooze out of your ears. Now, I'm telling you, you are going to try as hard as you can. And you're going to do it because I said so. I am your father. I brought you in this world, and I'll take you out. The word is correction. And people don't make corrections. There's too much going on with children in our hands, and we don't make corrections. And grown-ups have excuses.
Bill Cosby's interest in children began long before The Cosby Show. He earned a doctorate in education, and even when he was breaking through in the mid-1960s on I Spy, he expected to leave television and get into teaching.
Bill's deepest thoughts that he revealed to me were, I'm going to go back and teach. When this is over, I'm going to go back and get my degree, and I'm going to teach. And I started, and he said, what are you laughing at me? And he grumbled something, and he said, well, that's what I'm going to do anyway. Well, the end result of that is that he didn't do it exactly that way, but he did it better, because he has become a teacher to the world.
After I Spy ended in 1968, Bill Cosby was drawn to projects with educational value, like Fat Albert and The Electric Company.
Sometimes it sounds like J, as in giant, as in magic.
Why?
Why?
Yeah, why does G have to have two sounds when you already got a perfectly good J for the just sound?
Well, don't ask me, that's just the way it is. And education will open up avenues for them so that they can say they can do something instead of saying, I want something, but you have to give it to me because I don't know how to do anything.
Throughout the 1960s and 70s, Cosby's comedy albums and stand-up performances cemented his place among America's favorite comedians.
And the children get up to go upstairs, and I kiss them goodnight, and I tried to warn them. Please, do what your mother says, or somebody's gonna get it tonight.
I mean, nobody tells better stories than he does when it comes to the family unit. And that's why it worked, because it was about us.
I think I carried you in my body for 9 months so you can roll your eyes at me. I'll roll that little head of yours down on the floor.
Nobody tries to emulate Bill Cosby. You know why? They can't do it. There's nobody even on its level. They can't do it.
He just had a skill level, just a ridiculous amount of gifts that he had, of all kinds: writing, performing, voices, faces. It was like he was like the 27 Yankees, you know, just very powerful stuff.
While Bill Cosby's first attempt at a sitcom failed to get traction, another television project was an unqualified success: a series of commercials for Jell-O pudding.
Hey, Bill Cosby, what's that?
New Jell-O pudding pops. Frozen pudding on a stick.
Ooh, tastes good.
Yep, it's a home run with your taste buds and won't strike out with your mom like some snacks do, because it's made with real pudding.
The commercials reminded Americans of Bill Cosby's humor, his gentle style, his love for children. By the early 1980s, he ranked among the most popular people in America and was perfectly positioned for one more try at a television sitcom.
All I want is his name.
Dad, please don't do this to me. Denise will kill me.
Well, you're going to tell me his name because everybody knows you can't keep a secret. Look at your face. It's sliding out of your face.
It's David James.
Rudy.
Just slid out of my face.
The Cosby Show was a major landmark.